What's up, channel members? How's everybody doing? This is Steve with Gate City Sports Channel. All right, y'all. I promised you guys we were going to do a video. I was going to show you quick and easy method to make a couple of bucks here, man. This is nothing more than the eBay, Amazon flip. This is buying something at a lower cost than what it sells for, all right? So without further ado, all right, y'all, let's get into it, man. It's real simple. I'm going to take you step by step, guys. I'm going to go quick in and out of all this stuff, but I'm going to be very thorough, okay? All right, let's get it. All right, guys, one of the biggest keys is try to find a honey hole place like this where you got a Ross, you got a Dollar Tree, you got a Rack Room Shoes, you got a TJ Maxx, all in the same exact shopping center. These are all places that will offer discounted goods that normally you can flip pretty decently. All right, ladies and gents, let's pretend that we're looking for Google Maps, right? You can take this other intimate map crap out of there. All right, Google Maps, let's go into it. So I'm going to teach you how to identify places where you can go and look for things to make money off of, guys. So let's say we want to go for Ross Dress for Less, right? So I pull up that Ross Dress for Less. The first thing I can tell you is to search, like, I know there's 6 in my area. So see how it's only showing 1 of 4? I know something's not right with this. So sometimes I'll just kind of clear it out and I'll do it again. Ross Dress for Less. All right, see, now it expanded. Now I can see there's 6 in my area, right? I got 2 in the Winston-Salem, Forsyth County area. I got 3 in this Guilford County area where I live. So between Greensboro and High Point, there's 3. I got 1 out in Alamance County out by Burlington, North Carolina. So I can see there's 6 in total, guys. All right. Another way you can look at this map is to go up here, guys, to your menu bar and then go to your satellite instead of just the map. You can see it by satellite. Okay. But this is how I can identify the 6, because then I can go down here, right? And I can see the website. I can see directions. I can see like 2803 Battleground Avenue. I can see 1206 Bridgeford Parkway. I can see their addresses, guys. So what I can do is I can map out what I want to do. Because what I can do is I can look at those addresses and see what's also inside those shopping centers, dollar stores, right? Steinmart, Kohl's, all that kind of stuff, right? Anything I can go into a discount store and get something at a lower price that I can then turn around and resell. You want to map out, you can make maps on here like how, directionals that you want to go. You can do all that. That's how you do this, guys. It's just simple and easy way of setting yourself up easily. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know what I'll find in Ross. Sometimes you find good stuff. Sometimes you find absolutely crap. Don't buy something if it doesn't have the right value. And I'm going to show you here momentarily how you determine value, okay? All right, let's get it. Do you know you want to eat or?
No, not really.
Not really? Not hungry for anything in particular? Or?
Exactly. Like, I'm hungry, but I don't have any, like, cravings or stuff.
No hankering? There's right here. What is that? All right, let me talk for 1 second and tell you guys why I didn't buy those Nike Alpha football cleats. I think those were Nike Alpha 2s. They were football cleats. Every Nike product, this is why I love messing with Nike, because you can just flip the inside tongue of the shoe or the side of the shoe, and there'll be a cube there to search. And they're always pretty much there. 99% of the time, they're there. These ones were AQ3209s, which that'll tell you they're Nike Alpha football cleats. And then the colorway was a TAC 002. That tells me it's that black colorway. Here's the deal. There were 8 listings with 6 solds. That's a 75% sell-through rate. Dude, that is phenomenal. That means within 1 to 3 months, you're selling those cleats. Kind of. Kind of. This is where things can get misleading. That's a very seasonal thing. And seeing how we're already in late August, I probably could. There were a lot of those Nike Alphas for $20. I probably could have bought 6, 7 pair. And if I went to every Ross in my area, I probably could have bought 25 pair. If I was going to hold those for next year, yeah, I could see that. But that's not where I'm at right now. I didn't want to hold them for next year. Here's the problem. I saw these things listed from anywhere between $34.99 all the way up to about $54, $59.99. So anywhere between $34.99 and $59.99 was where they were being listed by competitors. That doesn't matter because it depends on the shoe size you have, right? The cleat size. The cleat size will determine. So if you got a guy that has the same cleat size as you and he's marked $34.99, your buying price is $20, I would say no. That's not worth it. But, you know, if your guys are priced at $60, probably worth it at that price, guys. So when I filtered by the solds, what I saw was that they went from anywhere between $24.99 to $59.99 in the solds. I will say this, that one $24.99 was an outlier and it was only a 7.5, and they undersold. They were stupid. They way undersold that. Generally speaking, you could get, what I saw there was an adult, normal adult sizes, anywhere between $39.95 to $59.99, okay? Anywhere between basically $40 to $60. I could have safely here made anywhere between $45 to $55 in a sale here. Here's my thing. But then you got to take the fact that if I sold these for $45, okay, you minus the $20 cost, I still have, what, $25 left in profit there, okay? But then you got to minus the shipping, which is like $10.50. So now you're down to $14.50. And then also you got to minus the eBay fees, which will be about 3% or so, okay? So by the end of it, you're probably only going to make like maybe 10 to $12. It's nothing to frown upon. If you can get 20 or 30 of those things sold in a 3-month time, $10 on 30 of those isn't bad. It's not a bad turnaround, guys, at all. But just know where you're at. That's why I passed on those. But if the market was earlier, if this was like June or July, I would have bought every pair of those because I know I could have made $300-400 off of, like, 30 pair or so.
Like the sleep I got last night was restful.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk backpacks, guys. So, the backpack there, that was an Under Armour. Under Armour, really good brand to pick up in backpacks, okay? Also, things like K-Swiss. Sorry, I sound like a little high school boy there for a minute. K-Swiss and Under Armour. Both of those brands to me, and there's some other brands, guys, those are good backpacks. You find those for $20, snatch them up. At minimum, guys, you're talking $60 to $80, okay? That's normally what Under Armour, like, in like those type of like Swiss Gear backpacks, that's normally like Under Armour, Swiss Gear go for that kind of price range. And sometimes they're exponentially higher, guys. I'm talking about way, way higher than that. Like 150, 175, $200 if you get the right backpack. Just always keep your eye out for stuff like that, okay? Always just never assume they're not there. Just check, because sometimes, man, you can find some steals if you're really, really on your game. Let's talk JanSport. All right, all my peeps from the 90s. We remember how popular JanSport was. Okay, listen. Make sure you're getting the right stuff, guys. So here's the deal. Sometimes the leather bottom JanSports with really interesting prints can do quite well. But you got to get them at the right price, and they got to be sold high enough, right? You get them at the right price, and you get the right pattern with the leather bottom, you can get $50 to $75 for those JanSports. But you want your buy-in price to be below $20 if you're going to do that. Now, your basic JanSports, sometimes if you can get those suckers really on sale for like $5.99 to like $7.99, you probably get $25, $30 for some of those. But, you know what I'm saying? No matter how good it is, it's got to be the right price, or you're just wasting your time, basically, guys. So just understand those things, man. Those things are important to go along with your sell-through rate, so that way you know how long you're going to be holding that merchandise for. guys. Scanning for jerseys. Soccer jerseys, anything like that. Anything you could take 20 and turn into 70 or 80 bucks. Alright. Sometimes the rugby polos do really well, but you gotta get it at the right price. Alright, y'all. Let's talk clothing. In my opinion, know what you're looking for in clothing. Don't mess with t-shirts, guys, just because unless it's a classic like 1980s, 70s t-shirt or you know, single stitch, like you have to know the t-shirt game like ridiculously well to make money, guys. And it's very unlikely starting out you guys are going to know it that well. So have some basic principles, right? Certain types of jeans, like know the jeans like True Religion, right? And those type of things that sell well. Know those jeans brands, and that's what you target, guys, all right? Rugby polos. The rugby polos, if you can get them cheap enough and they're the nice enough name brand, look them up on eBay, see what the sell-through rate is, see how much they're selling for, and then see if that price fits it. And I'm not going to tell you what your business model should be, how much money you should try to make. It's a personal thing. Look for those type of things, right? For me, I'm always looking for jerseys. Jerseys are the quickest way to take 20 bucks and turn them into $80 or more. Jerseys to me are one of the best clothing items you can snatch outside of jeans and jackets. Okay, those are the things in particular I look for when I'm doing retail arbitrage. It's different when I'm thrifting and I'm going yard selling and stuff like that in estate sales. Then I'm just looking for classic, vintage, things like that I might be able to make decent money off of. And you have to know the brands to know if it's vintage or not. And I'll teach you that kind of stuff in other videos, guys. I can't do it all in one video. On a different day, maybe. I don't like selling white clothing though because it's easy to stain it. Alright, guys. Let's talk about what did I buy and why did I buy it. I bought 5 items, okay? I bought 2 pair of LeBron 12s, okay? You can tell they're LeBrons, guys, because you got the LeBron emblem there. You got the Nike stripe, right? Always call these hook and loop on eBay, guys. You can't call those straps because that's a patented word. So I got 2 pair of those LeBron 12s, okay? These were 20 bucks. And after I looked them up and I did the comps, and this is, by the way, is a promo, the blue and white, so that's going to be a decent seller. I can get anywhere between $70 to $120, depending on how fast I want to sell them. Sell-through rate anywhere between, so the blue and white ones, 3 to 5 months. These gray and white ones, these are a very common and traditional one. Everyone has them. You're probably looking at 9 to 12 months on something like that. But I think that the return on profit is good enough for me to hold it. I don't mind holding it if I'm going to make almost $100 in profit off of it. Some other things I got, guys. I got some Air Force Max 19s. These are promos. These orange colorways are. Okay. I got these for 20 bucks. These also had a really good sell-through rate, guys. I mean, these are a strong sell-through rate. And these go anywhere $69.99 with shipping on them. About $15, $14.99 shipping. All the way up to without shipping about $109.99 is what these are selling for. Sell-through rate on these are about 4 to 6 months on that when I did the sell-through rate. And then I did some Nike Hyper Dunks in the purple colorway. These are that Lakers colorway. Okay, these Hyper Dunks. I got these for $9, guys. $9.99, so $10. This was a phenomenal deal, guys, because these Nike Hyper Dunks, man, these guys had 18 listed, 12 sold. Guys, that's a ridiculous sell-through rate. That means within 1 to 3 months, I will sell these from anywhere between $60 with shipping, so $60 plus $14.99, so roughly $75 to $100, $99.99. That's a hell of a turnaround for $10. These are the type of deals I look for, guys, when I go looking in there. And then I bought a pair of kids um, Nike Phantom Elite Gold Soccer cleats. Okay, I got these for like $7.99. Anything baseball and soccer related that has that gold colorway to it always does well for me personally, and I pick them up whenever I see them. I got a pre-owned comp on these for $47, and these are brand new, so I know I can at least take this $8 I spent, $7.99, and turn it into 40, $50. I don't mind if I got to sit on these for a year to do that because it's just a tremendous turnaround. I'll do that all the time, man. That doesn't bother me a bit because I know I'm going to make good money off of that. That's the way I personally approach things. So let's tie this up into a neat bow, guys, and let's close it out. Hopefully this stuff was useful, guys. This is retail arbitrage, okay? This works really well when you're coming up on Christmas time because new with tags sells well around Christmas time. In future videos, guys, I will take you guys through other forms of this flip. I'll talk about how you do this with vintage, how you do this with thrift, how you do this with home goods, how you do this through, yard sales, how you do this through estate sales. I'll give you the whole shebang, guys, because it's important. All right, y'all. Thank you all for watching. This video ran long, so I'm going to close it out. And I won't do the Eagles chant, guys, because this isn't really an Eagles video, but appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in the next members only video.